Hey, am I on? Is the mic on me? Yeah, let's go. Man, listen to that track, man. That track by itself goes just so hard, don't it? Don't that track just go so hard? He wants a house. Okay, you want a house. Right, y'all. I don't hear my music. I don't hear my music. There we go. I'm sorry, y'all. I accidentally unplugged. I am sorry, y'all. I got a little bit too hyped. I got a little bit too hyped. What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up, my people? We in the building, y'all. Ah, so this boy want a house. This boy want a house, y'all. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna do this. Why I'm doing this reaction video. Shout out to Trey Watts, man. He did a good live last night on this topic. He hit some real key points, man. For real, for real. It's time for me to hit my key points. Boy, you's an ungrateful summit. Yep, you are. You's an ungrateful summit, man. You talking about a house? This man talking about he want a house, y'all. After the so-called rut you just got out of, man, you talking about buying a fucking house. Y'all, we gonna go quick commercial. We're gonna go to a quick commercial, man. We gonna get into it. It's your boy Craig Cash. This is Craig Cash TV3. I love y'all. We'll be right back. All right, we back, y'all. We are back. Y'all see that commercial, man? I was so hungry last night, and it was nothing open. Nothing was open besides the gas station. I'm like, shit. I wanted some crystals because that's the closest thing, but they were closed, so I had to settle for that beef. I'm calling it a hot dog. Damn what y'all call it. I don't want to hear that glizzy shit, but it was good. It went down good and it came out good. Anyway, man, I'm feeling good, man. This is my off day. Burps in real life, man. This boy talking about he wants a house. He wants a house. Ungrateful, man. This is an ungrateful character. And I think this video that he did, as far as him wanting to have, let's see how many views he got on this one before we get in. Before I do my reaction, let me see. And Dodash, she doing this Amazon shit. She done got some views, but I don't even think she really works at Dodash. I said Dodash. I don't think she really works at Amazon. She's doing it for views. I think this video right here was for clicks and views. Let's check it out. Let's see how many views Mr. Dontay is at on this one. Real quick, I just want to see because I hadn't peeped it yet. Boy, 4.8. Yeah, them are low numbers for you, man. Quit doing these old grifting ass. You. Oh my goodness. All right, we back in the building, y'all. I'm sorry. I need some new equipment. I need some new cords or something. So he wants a house, y'all. He wants a house. I'm seeing a very ungrateful person. I'm 28 years old, bro, and still don't got a crib. That's a house is the last fucking thing you need to be talking about. With all the fuckery that you said you so-called claim you've been going through, why are we talking about a house? Hold on. Let me make sure my volume's all right. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get set up. This man is crazy, man. And I most definitely believe this video right here. I most definitely believe it was just for clicks and views. You want a house so bad? You want a house. A motherfucker like me, look at where I'm at. Which I'm not complaining. Don't y'all get it confused. Let's trade places, Dontay. Since you so fucking ungrateful. Okay, it's still up. Let's trade places, bro. You want to trade places? You want to swap out? I'll take the apartment. You take this motel. Let's see what he got to say.
I be like, bruh, you know, because sometimes I think like I should have a career by now, but like it be feeling like it's impossible. Like just the thought of owning a house at this age and at this point in my life, it seemed like it's not even possible.
I'm gonna tell y'all something about owning a house. I've lived in a house. I didn't own it, but at my age, I'm speaking for me right now. I want to say this. At my age, I'll be 49 next month. At my age, unless I run into a lump sum of money or miraculously out of nowhere I become a millionaire or something, I could give two shits about owning a house. Because guess what? Guess why I say that? If I was to get a house right now, at my age, I would never own it. I would never own it. It would be like renting an apartment. Me right now, man, if I had a nice ass apartment, man, man, let's trade places, Dontay.
Right? And it's just like, is it even normal for people in their 20s to own a house? Like, because I never met somebody my age that.
I'm pretty sure you would. Yeah, it's very possible. You got to think. You got people that are. I don't know. It's still a few young people in this generation that still exist that think ahead and they get themselves together and motivate themselves to own a house in their 20s. But you got to think. It's people right now that are living in a house. Listen to me. Living in a house in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, and still do not own it. That's why I say me, you gotta think I'm by myself. It's just me and my lonesome. Man, I would at the age that I'm at, I would be very content with renting a nice apartment and just living it out. That's my opinion. That's how I feel.
Owns a house. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I haven't even met nobody, period, in person who actually owns a house. You know what I'm saying? And I be like, you feel me? I know that it's possible, but it's like, where do you even start? You know, especially for somebody like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm 28 years old. I'm still.
You should have thought about this shit when you was making all that money on YouTube. Instead of buying that big ass truck that you got, instead of buying vlog cameras and showing out on for Valentine's Day, withdrawing money out the bank that you know you don't really got, and buying all these bullshit cappuccinos and lattes and cafes and hattes and all the fuckery. Buttery biscuit boy, a fun and tasty treat. Yeah, I still got that low. I told you I'm gonna act the fool when it's time to act the fool. Right now, I think it's time for me to act the fool with this guy because he's talking stupid. Talking real stupid. Like somebody else I know that I laid off of him. He might be raising the white flag. But look, Dontay, a house is the last fucking thing you need to be worried about. You need to be thankful that you've got a nice crib to stay at, a nice apartment. To me, that's where he stays at. To me, from the inside, I don't, he don't really show the outside, but the inside, man, is nice. If I had something like that, man, I would be so content. And you got to think I'm by myself. Let's swap out. Do you want to? I'll tell you what. You come over here to this motel I'm at that I'm paying $1,200 fucking dollars a month every Saturday. I got to pay $300 a week every Saturday. You come over here and let me come over there. And then you tell me what you think about buying a house.
Trying to figure my life out. Like, where do you even start to even think about buying a house? Like, where do you even get the money from? Like, even if you get a good paying job, like houses.
You just answered your question. Burps in real life. Most people that got a house, most people that have a house that are buying to own, most people I would think have a fucking job. See, that's your problem. See, you new to this job shit. See, a job, some financial stability is the first step you should be taking before you even think about a house.
Range from $200,000 to $500,000 for like an average decent crib.
What? A $500,000? So you saying a $500,000 house is decent, average? You a motherfucking lie. I don't know. I forgot. He lives in Michigan. No, down here, 500,000. Ooh wee, get you some real nice. Down here, I would believe in certain areas, 200,000-300,000. I know in Atlanta. I know they say in Atlanta, and I believe in Houston. I believe it's Atlanta and Houston. They've got a good real estate market as far as the prices of houses. I know here outside of Nashville, Clarksville, Tennessee, beautiful houses, man. $200,000-$300,000 houses, but they look like mansions. Yeah.
And it's like, bro, where do you even get the money for that? So I'd be curious on people who my age who owns a house. Like, I need to know how you did it. I need to know how you did it.
Clown.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I know that most people take out mortgages, right?
It's like what Trey Watt said on his live last night. Do your fucking research, bruh. Why are you coming on here asking questions? Like he said, we know you're not going to comment. It's probably a lot of people that watch your videos right now that can give you some good advice on how to get started as far as trying to buy a house. But why are you even talking about that? How did you go? We done went through a lot of different scenarios with this guy since he's been back on YouTube. At first, it was the acting shit. Then it was the homeless shit. He said, I did those for you. Then it was the this job situation, which you seem to be holding down the job. Then you talking about buying a house. You ungrateful, bro.
That's pretty much how.
Be happy you got a place to lay your head. And keep them goddamn lattes and coffee shit out your hand.
Most people, get their first house. But like, even when I looked into the mortgage stuff,
I keep a cold one, y'all.
They was talking about like some $20,000 down, $50,000 down. I'm like, dang, bro, like even with a mortgage, you still got to put like a lot of money down.
You know what, Dontay? Last year when you was making all that money, A bank would have probably financed you, man, because you had money that you were making, and you probably could have took that money that you were making towards putting down on a house. You probably could have. You could have.
So I be like, bruh, sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I be thinking like, sometimes I be honestly thinking like, I might not ever have a career, bro, unless I just become crazy successful at something in my life, you know.
You this
So
man,
like, is
this
it even realistic to even have a crib in your 20s? Like, if for like a regular person though, I'm not talking about like influencers, you know, or famous people or people who own
I
successful
can't
businesses.
believe
I'm
this
talking about
shit.
like regular people who work.
I can't believe this shit I'm watching right now. That's how I know this shit. This shit here was a grift video, and it was all for views. You can't honestly tell me right now, through all the bullshit that you claim you've been through, almost getting evicted, almost getting put out your apartment, almost losing everything, your truck, all you ain't. I don't even believe that was real. But for you to do this video, man, you on some real clown shit right now. You on some real clown shit right now because I'm sitting here in this motel room that I'm in, that I've been in since September. We're going towards November, which I don't look. I know what my situation is. I know what I got to do. I know what goals I got to reach to get to where I'm trying to. I know what I have to do. But for you to be so ungrateful, man. Oh, I got some in my eye. Man, you different, Dontay. I'm gonna say that about you. You different. You different. And at the end of the day, I can see this shit's still all about making money on YouTube with you. That's what it's about. You thought, look, 4.8 thousand views in one day. To you, them ain't good numbers, but bruh, a house should be the very last thing on your mind.
9 to 5 jobs. Is it possible to own a crib? Because I don't be thinking it's possible, bro. Because if it is, like, I need to know how you did it. Like, where do you work at? How do you budget?
Hard work, saving money, busting your ass, working a real 9 to 5. That's how people have houses. That's how people have houses. It's like Trey Watts said last night. He going his second, third house? Hard work. You think Trey Watts got that house or uh, the Mike Barbecue drop? You think they got them houses from doing YouTube videos? Is that what you believe? Surely that's not. Them two guys, as well as myself, we work real jobs. And I'm not saying I don't want a house, but I know at my age, unless I just miraculously run into a whole lot of money, I need to settle for what I can settle for. And right now, I would settle for a nice apartment. I would. A 1, 2 bedroom, something nice. Something, it ain't got to be real expensive. Something, like I said, I'm paying $1,200 a month right here to stay at this motel. Faithfully. I've been doing it faithfully. It ain't been easy, but I've been doing it. I look back and I think, Craig, you can get an apartment for that type of money, and I can. So that's what I'm working towards. I don't give a shit about a house. What would I do with a 3, 4 bedroom house right now, and it's just me by myself? What would I do with that? Nothing. Ain't nothing I can do. Give me something decent. Give me something that I'm just comfortable and content with, where it's mine, it's clean, it's nice, it's decorated good. I can have my boy over. That's the type of shit I be thinking. Cause I ain't got no female in my life. Even if I did, I ain't thinking about no motherfucking house. I'm not.
And how do you get the money for a crib? Because I really want a crib, like, within the next, I'd say 5 years realistically. But like, it's like,
I'll be right back, y'all. I ain't going to no commercial, but I gotta take a piss break on this dude. Cause he really on some clown shit right now on YouTube. Real shit, y'all. He on some clown shit. back. We back. We back. We back. It's a 22-minute video. I'm
Where
surprised you
do I
made this
even
video this
start,
long.
bro? Where do I even start? I don't know. Actually, my brother,
You can start by saving.
I talked to my brother a couple weeks ago.
Is this the same brother that slapped you in the face and punched you about the basketball game?
No, not a couple weeks. Last week. I talked to my brother last week, and he was telling me about his new apartment that he got. And he was telling me that he was also looking into getting a crib soon. And he was like telling me about this first time homeowners buyers program or something like that, where they was actually gonna help him buy a crib. And he was telling me that like you need to look into that, little bro. And I was like, I heard about it, but
Hold on. I want to say this. Where the fuck you gonna get somebody to even put down on a house? You looking for some help. He wants some. Look, don't make them taxpayers in Michigan pay for you to try to get a fucking house.
I never like really did no research on it. So if you know anything about the first time home buyers or first time home owners buyers program or something like that, like what exactly is that? I still got to do some research.
Look it up, slow ass. He don't want to take the initiative. He won't. You know what the problem is with this boy? You my son now. You still my son. Listen to me. Hear me out. You still my son. I keep a cold one right now. You don't want to do your research. It's like Trey White said, get on YouTube and find out. Quit trying to wait for everything to just fall in your damn lap or fall in your hand, bro.
I probably should have looked that up before I did this video.
Right.
I'm going to look it up after.
Right. You should have looked it up.
But if y'all know any more details or if you ever done it, is it like, do they help pay for the house? Or do they help you get approved? Or do they help you like build your credit up or something like that? Like what is a first time home buyers owner program? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if anything at this point in my life, that will probably be the only realistic way. Because
you know what I'm going to say something about buying a house? I wouldn't want them problems. At my age, I don't want them problems of a house. I'm going to tell you why. Dontay, you don't realize how much of a good position you in. You're staying in a nice apartment. You don't have to worry about maintaining the landscaping. If something goes wrong inside the house, you don't have to worry about paying for that. Think about it. Think about it now. Now, if you own a house, any kind of fuckery that goes on in that house, whether you got a busted, busted, your ceiling cave in, the water go out. It's cold during the winter and your ceiling cave in. You ain't got no hot water. That's shit you got to pay for. You ain't got no landlord. When you got a house, ain't no such fucking thing as a landlord. See, the thing about an apartment is those type of things have to be covered. That's why they got stuff like called renter's insurance, which I'm probably sure you ain't paying for that neither, are you? You ain't got no. I bet this man ain't got no renter's insurance. But let's go.
Cause you know what I'm saying, I'm still in the process of rebuilding my life and my credit and getting things back on track in my life for the first time in a
Okay, so you don't need to be talking about buying a house then.
long time. You feel me? Like just really trying to stay on the right track. You know what I'm saying? I'm 28, so I'm not like super young, but I ain't super old neither. You feel me? Like I'm pushing 30. I got a couple more years though. You feel me? I got a couple more years until I hit 30. So I definitely still got some time because I know like, but I like by the time I'm like 33, I want to be in a house because you know.
Why?
But it's like, where do I start, bro? How do I even save up for that? Where do you get 20?
This clown just said, how do I even save up for that? Look here, boy. If you remember, you said you got 4 fucking sources of income, don't you? You got YouTube, you got your job, you got tips. No, 3 sources of incomes. You got YouTube, your job, and tips. And either you full of shit, or either you telling the truth, or you full of shit when it comes to YouTube. Because you said you're making full-time income on YouTube. So if you're working a real job, if you and Hannah are working a real job, and you've got side money for YouTube, which you claim is full-time, that's money you could be putting up to save for a house. So you full of shit, bro. You ain't making no full income. You're not making full income on YouTube. Stop the fuckery.
$1,000, working a 9 to 5. You know how long does it take somebody to save up that type of money? I ain't never saved up that much money before. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, we know that.
Working
We
a
know.
job.
And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I got vices. I'm not the best at saving money neither. But I know my situation, and I know how to handle my situation accordingly. I know I ain't gonna never be out here sleeping up under no motherfucking bridge or going to no homeless shelter. You ain't gonna never see Craig going through that.
But you feel me? Like even my job that I got now, I got a really good job. I deliver groceries and stuff, and it's cool. But even like with this job, even when I keep this job long term, it's just like I probably definitely won't even have enough to buy a crib even 5 years from now.
Why? Why do you say that? Why? Didn't you say you was making good money at the job? Don't you and Hannah work at the same place? You contradicting, bro. Even if I don't know how much money you make delivering groceries or shit, whatever that new job is you got. But one thing I do know, even if you just making $15 an hour, if you and Hannah both working at the same place, we talking about $30 an hour. $30 an hour per week, per 2 weeks, whatever the fuck it is. Plus your YouTube channel. Quit playing stupid. Quit playing dumb.
I'm saying I'll be able to, I'll be living comfortable. You feel me? But like buying a crib but still be out of my range. So how is that even possible, bro? You know what I'm saying? Am I alone? I know I ain't alone, bro. I know it ain't too many people out there my age that got a crib. But if there are, bro, and look, I need you right now, bro. If you work a job, bro, like if you work a 9 to 5 job and you own your own crib, bro, let me know how you did it, bro. I need to know. I need the blueprint.
Man, motherfuck owning my own house right now. Is how I feel. I'm working towards me a nice apartment. That's my goal. Fuck a house. I look at it like this. As a single man, I look at it like this. For me to want a house that bad, I would have to have a woman, a wife, kids that's coming, shit like that. The dog, the picket fence shit. That's not what I'm on. That ain't what I'm on. It's me by myself. Give me a nice apartment for the same money that I'm paying right now at this motel, at this extended stay that I'm at. Yeah, I ain't ashamed of what I'm going through. Ain't no shame in my game. Yeah. That's what I'm working towards. A new apartment. A nice apartment. Give me a little whip. I need a vehicle first though. So that's why I said I'm giving myself a 7 month window of being here. If I had a vehicle to fall in my lap right now, oh my gosh. Ooh, I could do some moving and grooving. I promise you I would. I could do some moving and grooving with a vehicle. But I'm going to be all right. I know I'm going to be all right.
To know what steps to take, But owning a crib is like a huge milestone for a lot of people, though. Most people don't get their first crib until like they mid 30s, early 40s, sometimes 50s.
Not me. I ain't thinking about no motherfucking house. Now, when I was with my kid's mom and it was me and the kids, yeah, that's different though. We talking about something different. I'm looking at my life as, you got to think of it. He's looking at his life from him. He's got a wife and a kid. I'm a single man. I wish the fuck I would be thinking about buying a house. A house for what? For me to be sitting in that motherfucker all alone by myself? No, give me a nice little bachelor pad. Nice little apartment. 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom. It's fixed up nice. It's smelling good, looking good. I'm in that motherfucker cleaning and cooking up some meals. That's my goal.
A crib is like the number one biggest expensive, the number one biggest purchase that you could ever make in your life. So most people, it take most people a lifetime to own a crib. And
don't you know, I got people in my family. I'm not going to say no names, but I know there's people in my family that probably have nice house. I know it is people in my family have nice houses. They still don't own that motherfucker. They don't own it. It's like renting. It's like renting an apartment. What's the difference? Just so you can say, ooh, I got this big ass house. It ain't yours. Soon as you hit a fucked up situation, say you lose your job, say you lose your business, say the business ain't running like you want, you gonna lose that damn house. I give a damn about a house.
That's one thing I be wondering too, because when people say I own my own house,
No.
or do they actually own it? Like does okay, that's what I'm trying to explain it.
This dumb.
I need some clarity on this.
This dumb,
especially
man.
From any homeowners out there.
I'm sorry, YouTube.
When you say you own your home, does that mean you actually like own it? Like you don't have a mortgage anymore? Is that still like, does that mean like you completely?
Even if you have a house that's paid for in cash, dumbass. I ain't talking about him. I'm just saying. Let me rephrase one of them, because I'm about to get ignorant. I'm about to get on some stupid shit, and I'm trying to behave for YouTube purposes. Even if you own your own house, there's one thing in this fucking country that we call USA, U.S. of America, United States of America. There's one thing that you're gonna always have to pay. Always. I don't care how many damn houses you own. There's always one thing you're gonna always have to pay. Guess what it's called? Property taxes. So you never own nothing in real life.
Own your home, or if you have a mortgage that you have to pay on your house, is that still technically considered owning a home? Because I really don't know that. I never looked it up. I'm gonna look it up after the video. But let me know from y'all experience too. Cause bro, like when I be delivering these groceries at work, bro, I be going to a lot of like very wealthy.
I done got hungry. And I'm finna go get me something to eat. I'm not gonna go through this whole video like this.
People, and I be just thinking to myself, like, bro, what do these people do for a living?
They work. They work good jobs. They save their money. They work hard. They work good jobs, and they save their money. It ain't that hard, bro. I ain't gonna say it ain't that hard, because I'm not gonna lie. I do have a problem with saving money. I do. Sometimes I want to just buy shit that I know I don't need. Or I might want to go out and splurge and give me something to eat. And these beers and cigarettes, it don't help either. Real shit. So, yeah.
All I could do is just fantasize and dream as I'm riding down. Walk out our crib to his own playground. And then to have like a built-in pool in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? My wife, she likes flowers and stuff. And my wife to be able to,
Yeah, you asking for a little bit too much. You going to have to work real hard, boy. If you want all that type shit. Burps and just ask the Mike Barbecue drop. Ask him for some advice. Ask Trey Watts for some advice. They got nice houses and cars and pools and shit. Ask them. Why won't you ask them? Because you're not going to do your research. Just ask the people that are in your comments.
Or have her own little garden in front of the house or something like that and plant her own flowers. Like, at first, I wasn't really a big fan of having a house because I always felt like...
He's rambling, y'all. This is a ramble fucking video. That's what it is. This is a rambling video.
A house was too mature. And I felt like it was too much responsibility. Thinking too, so I'm like, say if I did look into the first time homeowners and I was able to get a crib, right? Me and my wife. Like, will we still have to pay for, like, the expenses of the crib?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Or does the program, like...
No, the program... See, you looking for a handout, boy. You's a handout, boy. No, once you buy that house is yours, remember? You want to own it, don't you? Don't you want a house? You want to own it? No. You got to handle them responsibilities. The landscaping, making sure the yard is cut. And just think, if you move into a neighborhood that's got the HOA, look, you don't keep that grass cut, they're going to be on your ass and they're going to fine you. Yeah, shit like that is your responsibility.
Help with that. I don't even know what the program helped for, to be honest. Like, I don't know if they just help you with the process.
You don't know shit
to buying a home, or if it's a program that help you with the process of actually buying it with like financial assistance, or if it just help you like build your credit up. Like, I don't know what the first time homeowners buyers. I'm really gonna look that up because my brother told me, he was like, bro, you will be eligible for it. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look into it. I ain't looking
You might want to get in the hood housing or something. Hood? You trying to get into Section 8 housing? Is that what you trying to do? Are you trying to get a house through Section 8?
into it yet though. But because I don't know, I be thinking it be too like it sounded too good to be true. Like that you can just it's this program that it just help you buy a crib, and it's just like in my mind I'm like if I do ready for a crib right now financially, right? I feel like honestly, in my opinion, like say if I do get a crib, bro, you gotta have at least an extra. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gotta have at least an extra 5 to 10K just put up as an emergency fund.
You had that. You had that. You had that emergency money. You the one fucked it off. You fucked that money off. Last year, man, you could have put yourself in a position to be thinking about buying a house if that's what you really wanted. But now, you was getting them views on YouTube and you was making so much money on YouTube, as you say, and you was living in still living in assistance. You weren't living in the projects, but you was living in government assisted housing. So you was laid back. You was chill. You wasn't thinking about no damn house then. You weren't thinking about a house then.
Just in
So you not on that go. I don't know if I don't think he's on that government assistance right now. Donald Trump said, "Fuck that shit. We finna cut all this shit off." So I don't know what he's going through, but I don't know why he would be talking about a house right now.
case something go wrong with the house, because it takes one time for your heating and cooling to go out, and you gotta pay that.
You got to pay that. Yeah, that's why I just said. That's why I just said, slow ass. That's why I just said you got to pay for that, man. So you might want to think twice before you even talk about buying a house.
Right? You gotta buy a lawnmower because you gotta cut your own grass.
Yeah.
Just everything that comes with owning a home. Like, you're responsible for everything. So that
Man, damn a house. Give me a nice apartment with my single ass. Give me a nice apartment with my single ass, y'all. Just think if I had somebody with me right now, how much money I would save. Oh my goodness. Oh, think if I had a partner. Think if I had a nice little female with me, and we rocking. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even talk about it. Because right now I'm paying this $1,200 a month, include my phone bill, include me having to wash clothes, include me having to eat, including me sending my boys money when I need to send them money. You know, I still do all this shit. I'm doing it by myself, and I'm maintaining. Imagine what kind of life I would live if I had my own apartment. Oh my goodness.
thought alone is kind of scary to me, which is why I never really been a big fan of like buying a house or actually trying to seriously look into getting a house anytime soon, because I'm like, so 35 to be completely where I need.
Yeah, I fast forwarded a whole lot, y'all. Y'all can watch this shit. I'm not finna drag this shit out, cause I know what he doing. This video is nothing more than content for views. It's for views. That's what this video is for. That man ain't thinking about buying no damn house. No more than the way he was thinking about going to find Tyler Perry at Sweet 40 and take on an acting career. It's the same shit. This shit is for views and clicks.
To be, but if I can do it before 30,
but they say I'm hating. No, I just be peeping shit.
That'd be fire. But if I can do it this year or by next year, like getting a crib, I'm looking into that home.
He's saying the same shit. That's why I fast forwarded this video, cause he ain't saying nothing no different. He just repeatedly shit, shower, shave, just repeatedly recycle shit.
Cause I might be missing my own blessing by not even taking it serious and looking into it. I might could even be eligible right now, me and my wife. We might could be eligible right now to get into a crib, just depending on what exactly they help with. Especially if they help financially. Oh yeah, we for sure gonna take that serious.
See, that's what he looking for. He looking for any kind of financial handout. He looking for the easy way out. Get your ass up and go to work, man, and work hard like everybody else do to get a house. Same way I get my black ass up and work every day to make sure I got these $300 every fucking Saturday to stay in this fucking motel. That's the way you do it and save your money. This shit, Man, this shit ain't rocket science. It ain't rocket science, bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Bruh. I don't know, bro. I just be thinking, you know, I want to know the entire process from beginning. Let me know if I'm eligible. Let me know if you was eligible, when you got your crib, how old you was when you got your crib.
You just want to be eligible as long as you know somebody gonna put some money in your hand to help you get a house. Man, I'm done with this dude, man. I'm done tonight with him. I'm glad Trey Watts did a live first on this shit. That way I ain't got to go through this whole video. You gonna lose subscribers, bro. You keep running around here playing this shit. You gonna lose subscribers. He's at 4,930 views. All right, good. If I was in his shoes, them views would be good for me. But yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Dude, he ain't, man. Come on now, y'all. Come on now. Y'all tell me this video ain't just for clicks and views. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here, man. Man, come on, man. Come on. Dontay, you need to stop your shit. You need to stop, bro. You know you damn well you ain't finna get no house. Hey, man, I'm finna end this. I'm hungry. I'm finna go get me something to eat. It's your boy, Craig Cash. This is Craig Cash TV 3. We are in the building. Talking about he want a house. Let's swap. Let's swap then. Make sure my camera still works. I will take your apartment. You can take this motel. Okay? Hey, I hope everybody's having a blessed, positive, prosperous, fun, loving, laughing, joking. Keep the negative bullshit out your circle. And if you do got it in your circle, turn it into something comical like your boy Craig Cash. This is Craig Cash TV 3. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed.